feet. It's a bit windy. I'm actually sitting right now on a park bench. Well, I say park bench. I'm outside at a church in Watford, coming back from Vicarage Road, going to Watford Junction. The final score here was Watford 1, Palace 2 in the FA Cup quarter final. Where do I start? Just not on, and signs of the Brighton game again. 1-0 down at half time, and the goal was very scrappy. There were about 4 or 5 consecutive corners that Watford had, couldn't get them cleared, and eventually it was really poor. Guaita didn't look strong really from crosses, and it was like a scrappy goal, and it was an open net, and I think it was Capu who just managed to stick a leg out and put it in. A nice finish, to be fair, from where he was, although there was no keeper in the net. And then our second half managed to get the goal back. A lovely finish from Batshuayi from a defensive error from Watford. And then that was the moment for me. It was the moment where we go, right, make a change now. Got to go to up top. And you know, it showed, because the next 5-10 minutes we were definitely the better team, definitely had more of the ball. The whole game was very scrappy. Neither team kept the ball very well at all. I thought it turnover of possession, there was a lot of turnover of possession. But at the end of the day, it was Watford were the most clinical, and that's where it came down to. And yeah, we didn't wait to make a change until it was too late. And Gray came on for Watford whilst it was still 1-1. They kept Deulofeu, Gray and Deeney on, and it showed. He came on, and within a couple of minutes, a ball over the top for him, and it was a nice finish past Guaita. Again, nothing really could have been done there. Defensively, we probably should have had a better line because it looked offside, but the fact he was onside after VAR check was pretty poor. And yeah, finished 2-1 final score after a last chance from Wan-Bissaka dragged a shot wide, and I thought it was in, and that would have been scenes, and we'd still be in Vicarage Road right now if it was, but hey ho. So yeah, and end of the game basically, we've lost and out of the FA Cup, no Wembley, and I'm absolutely gutted, and I'm angry at the same time. Angry because it was there, again, like Brighton, they were there for the taking, and we didn't put the effort in needed, and also Roy didn't make the necessary changes. I think the starting 11 was fine, bearing in mind the last minute problems with Wilf and things like that, but hey ho. I am glad Cup don't mean anything for me. You're not a Palace fan then, I'm afraid, mate. If you don't think that getting as far as possible in the FA Cup is a good thing for us, then I'm sorry, I don't agree there. Dan says, why didn't Will play? He was injured, mate. Last minute injury, hamstring strain. I think it's not serious, but I think it was touch and go for him to be in the squad today. For me, I would have chucked him on the bench, if anything. But yeah, hamstring strain. I don't think it's serious. He should be back probably after the international break, but it was frustrating nonetheless. I'm going to start making a move just to get to the train because I'm starving as well. I haven't eaten today. There's a comment there about Roy should have brought on Ayew for MacArthur. Yeah, we did bring on Benteke for MacArthur. I believe it was Benteke. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we did change up, but it was too late at that point. Ayew, I think, cut this sort of attacking Brett. Absolutely. I hate Watford too. Bring on Huddersfield, says Joe. Yeah, well, that now becomes a must win. Just to see what the league's, the season's done. It's now all about finishing off in the league, making sure we don't cock that up the way we did today. Oh, this wind has been killing me all week. All you can see are Watford shirts. Well, not now. It's a bit after kickoff, but a bit of Watford. Don't want to be here right now. Pleased by Batshuayi. Yeah, well, it was a fantastic finish for him, and if we'd gone on to win the game or go through to the semi-final, it's finishes like that would have, you know, probably. He's already, I think, turning into a fan favourite. We do tend to make very good loan signings, Palace, and he's turning out to be a cracking one, scoring crucial goals for us at the moment. When he does score, it's not been a lot of goals he scored, but it's been crucial goals. It'd be nice for him to have been so good for us to get over the line today after that finish, because it was a lovely finish, something we've been lacking all season. Joe says Wan-Bissaka was outside. Yeah, obviously because I was here and watching it live, I didn't really see the replay, so I need to double check that. But yeah, again, everyone wasn't a great game. I thought the response should have been a lot better after how we played over 90 minutes last week, and wasn't the case. It was more of the same this week, losing possession a lot. There were large periods of the game where I think Watford were there for the taking if we wanted to go for it, but we didn't. Unforgivable. Appreciate that comment, Matt57, seeing as you are Brighton. Bloody hell, the wind is knocking everything over right now. Oh, there's a Five Guys. Do I stop at the Five Guys? Ooh, decisions. I'm happy that the international breaks come now, and we can have like a week off to just, you know, sort things. Because I think we needed it. These last two results, it's come at a perfect time for us, basically. Five Guys, yes, it was got Watford fans mocking me behind me. Typical stuff. I was thinking, I don't know what it was, but Guaita from the corners looked so poor. Every time a cross came in, it looked like Watford were going to score or at least threaten us, and they did in the end, obviously. The goal came from a corner, but we just couldn't get it cleared. And it wasn't just him, obviously it stems from the back, so obviously if you've got a keeper who's good in the air and can command his box from corners and stuff like that, it helps, and you can get something, you know, it gives confidence to the back four. But he just didn't claim anything. He came out, it was really late with punches to clear, and it didn't fill me with confidence as a fan, let alone the defence. So, and that contributed heavily, I think, to their first goal. But still, I thought that we should have been good enough to get a goal. To defend it. We should have defended it. Really poor from that sense. I reckon Hennessy would have. Dare I say it, Dan? But yes, I think Hennessy would have done better today from the crosses. I would have started Guaita. I'm not saying that's the wrong choice to start him, but I think Hennessy would have done better from the crosses today. So glad I'm not a Watford fan. Well, they're going to Wembley, aren't they? And that's what makes it hurt even more, especially after the Brighton game, to then come here, get back level like we did against Brighton, and then cock it up yet again from defensive errors and not going for it when we should have. Problem with the management there, and his question is open now. Is like, what happens at the end of the season? You know, do we have to look at Roy, and do we have to question him at the end for the end of the season when it comes? If we do stay up, that is. We'll stay up. Don't get me wrong, but we've got to make sure we get over the line and don't cock that up. But Roy's job is going to be. It's definitely not secure. And it's because of days like today when he has to make a sub at 1-1. He has to go on the front foot and command it. And although we were the better team at 1-1, there was no change in what we were doing. And throughout the game, we were losing the ball, so were Watford, to be fair. But yeah, no one was holding the ball very well, and there weren't at both ends. There weren't many chances. We were definitely the better team second half, but nothing to show for it. Obviously, we got the goal, but that was the only shot I can remember. At the one at the very end when Wan-Bissaka shot wide, those are the only moments I can remember off the top of my head that we actually tested the goalkeeper, or looked like testing the goalkeeper. So poor. Oh, this wind is a killer. I'm probably going to wait till I get back to Croydon and then get some lunch, a late lunch, because traffic lights have changed. Nothing is going my way today, nothing at all. Thank you for your comments in this though, guys, but I don't know if you were there at the game, or most of you I assume were watching it from home, but I don't know how it came across on TV, but I thought the fans were fantastic, especially as, I don't know if you saw my tweet, but the HF managed to get the drum into the stands, and some flares did go off when it went to 1-1, so they did well to get the drum in, and that really helped the atmosphere because Watford, I knew they didn't increase the allocation, but I don't know how bad the wind, so I apologise, but I didn't realise that Watford had split our allocation in half. That was a massive split like you would get between home and away fans, right down the middle of the away end, so very hard to get that unity and the songs and things like that, and Jesus. Jesus Christ, this wind.
Is he working?
So, obviously we've got a couple of big games left. We've got Arsenal still to play, City at home. They're the other two this week. There's been a whole week of this. Sorry if you can't hear me very well, guys. Yeah, got that and City, and then obviously Spurs. And now because we lost this game, it means that we are confirmed to be Spurs' first opponents in their new ground, which it leans towards them obviously winning, and they would probably be favourite, and they're obviously favourites anyway, but you don't really want to play them first in the new ground. It's a great chance for us to make a bit of history of our own, to be the first opponents in their new ground, and for them to lose against us. So that'd be a cracking away day for sure in their new ground. It looks amazing. I'm sure that we'll give it a good opening ceremony from the away end, but yeah, got the only big games left. So like I said, we've still got Huddersfield to play, Newcastle. There are still games that we should be getting points from, so I'm not worried about going down, but the season's done and we've got to make sure that we don't play like we did these last 2 weeks in the league for the rest of the season. Otherwise we're going to cock up some more points, and it's not 100% secure yet with the points tally we're on. God. Just walking down this long ass high street right now, and then I can see Watford Junction at the end. So once I get to the station, guys, I will stop. I'm doing this because after the Leicester game I thought it was a good thing to do, a little live stream on my way back to the station, little post-match thoughts immediately after the game. So if you do enjoy it, obviously like the video, like the stream, and comment below, whatever, you know, let me know that you're enjoying it. Yeah, I'm more than happy to carry on doing this. All the definitely games. I think home games is a bit different because there's not far for me to walk in that. Let me just put my charger in. Yeah, for home games I probably won't do it, but away games for the rest of the season I'd love to do this sort of thing. Yeah, no problem. I like doing this sort of thing. Breaks it up a bit, gives a bit of new content on the channel. So yeah, final score basically, guys. Finished 2-1 to Watford, and fair play to Watford, took their chances is all I can say for that. I don't want to delve into it too much, because to lose to Brighton and Watford in a week in the same manner, literally identical games, to be honest. I think Brighton were definitely there for the taking. We should have got something out of that. And Watford, although at times looked threatening when they scored, for example, and the build-up to their first goal, they were there for the taking in large portions of the second half. So very similar games in that sense. And chance missed, and you know, these don't come along every day as a Palace fan. We don't go to Wembley that often. When we do, we win, apart from the finals. In the playoffs, we win all the time at Wembley. It's like our second home. But in the FA Cup, there's only 2 finals in our history, so it doesn't come around very often. And yeah, you don't know when this opportunity will come around again, which is why it hurts so much more, I think. New manager next season, says Dan, question mark. Well, that's what I mentioned earlier on. It would definitely come into question at the end of the season. I feel like Roy's coming to the end of the line, and the only reason I say that, because I love Roy, and I think what he's done for us has been fantastic. But when you look at our the squad, player for player, and we've said this for a number of seasons now, it's not just this season, and it's not just Roy's problem. I think it's been a problem with previous managers too. We've not got the most out of it. This is a top 10 squad when you look at it on paper, and we're always in a relegation battle. So it's got to be something that's wrong with the way they're being set up or coached. Or I know we've gone through the coaches and managers over the years, and then it falls into the players. Is the mentality right? And I think yes, in portions of this season and in previous seasons we've seen their mentality is right. So I don't know, it's got to be that perfect blend like Watford have right now, with the players, the manager and the style, and for it all to work in sync. And at the moment I don't think we've done that yet. I'm just coming out to Watford Junction now, guys, so I'm going to round off the live stream here. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this, man. I'm gutted, I'm honestly gutted. Onwards, upwards. Hopefully the international break we can like regroup and come back stronger. But thank you for watching the stream today. Best of luck to Watford at Wembley. It pains me to say that, but you know, As long as it's not Brighton there or Millwall that, you know, go further than them, I don't mind. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here, get home, eat something. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Thank you so much for the support on the channel, and I'll be doing some more videos over the international breaks. See you guys later.